He too close. He already too close, bro. You supposed to be 6 feet away from me. I can already tell by how he's looking. The nigga just be having that look in his eyes. Like, right outside the school too.
It's gonna be another crime out there.
And let's be real out the gate, fam. It's hard for people to show sympathy when you find out somebody lost their life broad daylight on camera with the ARP tucked in their sweatpants. But then when you look into a situation like this and continue to do your research, you do begin to show sympathy because you found out that it was 2 young kids in the car where this tragic event took place at. And make you thank God out the gate they wasn't hurt. But it make you assume that this man was watched and targeted. They knew he had his alleged kids and waited for the perfect opportunity. At that point, it get bittersweet. Now it's sad to say that this type of activity is becoming a norm. As they say in Memphis, youngins getting bucked for their gun. In other words, if they feel like you sweet with your firearm being brandished, they basically taking it. A clip of that went viral at a local gas station less than 24 hours where this took place. Thank God it wasn't deadly.
Alright, let's see it. There go the footage right here. Okay. They said he got the ARP on him, right? Now, I don't know why you carrying that big ass gun out in public, bro. I don't know why niggas do that. You can have your little Glock 23 something, but what you need a whole ARP tucked in your pants for? Cause some niggas, you gonna scare them with that. And other niggas, you only gonna make them want you even more. So, you never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at him. He fiending for a blip. He been looking all day. Ooh, shit. Ooh. Ooh. Well, he ain't smoking now. So he ran off with him.
Stop carrying your firearms trying to look sweet. Carry them with a purpose, if you gonna carry them. Cause what if I told you I lost my life with over 30 rounds in my pants, assuming I carried it for protection and didn't even get the chance to brandish it. This is what we have here today. Another example of a young man getting gunned down while getting his gun took in the process. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Today we going to a program.
You done already tricked my whole brain. I'm thinking I'm watching the clip right there. Goddamn, my nigga. How many videos do you got of niggas getting their pulls to?
A grocery store, founded in 1883 by Bernard Kroger. It's a major grocery retailer with over 2,700 stores across the United States. They operate under various banner names and in 35 states. Kroger is the largest supermarket operator in the U.S. by revenue and the 5th largest general retailer. But the location of the Kroger we're going to is on the 2600 block of Fraser Boulevard in Fraser, Memphis, Tennessee, a place where, as of today, police have recorded 17 homicides. The front of this grocery store location, surveillance camera had captured a young man identified as Lord Josh, leaving a local tobacco store just next door. Now what the surveillance don't show is that minutes earlier, Josh had pulled up to the curve, cut his hazards on, and went inside the store. But little did Josh know, he was being followed, or did he? As he approached the tobacco store, he had an ARP tucked in his pants, assuming he ready for war. But at around 12:34 p.m., Josh walked out the tobacco store to his car, but someone would get out their vehicle, run him down, shoot him broad daylight, and take his ARP after a brief struggle.
Let's see. That's him walking across the street. Oh no, that's him right there coming out the door. He's waiting. Ooh, he's waiting for me. Damn. And the kid's right there in the car, bro. He right there. Yes.
Now someone went live afterwards, assuming they allegedly saw the scene. They talk about how it was 2 families fighting afterwards.
Bro, this the thing I say, bro. It is no need to be carrying a big ass ARP with you unless you're going on a drug. Why do you got an ARP? Bro, you could take a nigga out easily with a pistol. Cause then you just draw more attention to you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm going in the hood and I got a Ferrari and I got a Honda, guess which one I'm taking? I'm taking the Honda, my nigga. Because I don't need all the attention on me. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with a blick, bro. And then it's even better for you with a blick because if you got a smaller one that you can hide, that niggas won't even know it's on you. The ARP, bro, you're not hiding that shit. Nigga, everybody gonna know this on you. The nigga all the way across the street gonna see that joint poking out your shirt and run over there like these. You know how they be fiending for blicks nowadays, bro. Damn. RIP to you, though.
And that Lil Josh allegedly, possibly, knew his killer, which makes sense on how they knew exactly where he was at and when he got out.
But
then you see at the very beginning, a woman taking 2 kids from the scene, which possibly could be one of the arguments, and this possibly could be a DV type situation. But check it out.
It's gonna be another crime out there.
You already know, bro. Anytime a nigga tell you to do it, bro, it's gonna be chaos. The whole hood coming out.
Look, see, they coming out there.
Man, we got 2 families out here, man. It's a homicide. We got the 2 families out here fighting.
They was pushing on the move.
Oh my God, yeah. 2 sets of families fighting. We in the bay. Oh my God.
Come to your car.
I just thought she about to get low.
Yes.
Hey, my nigga, I low-key want to rewind and pause, but I don't even know how old Shorty is, so I don't even know if I should. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if I should. God damn, my nigga. Hey, if she young, all I can say is that I didn't know. That's all I can say. I didn't know how
2
old.
sets of families fighting. We in the bay.
Come to your car.
Oh my God.
Come to your car.
I just thought she about to get low.
Yes. Man, what?
Dude said the dude with the red lock up there, he said he seen him.
Yeah, they need backup. Yep.
He said he seen the dude way over there in the corner. He said them folks stopped that now. They stopped that man from this way to over their way. He said when he walked up to him, they moaned him. Was a girl with him too?
Just
He
said,
got in the
fuck.
car and they pulled off. And like I said, they wanted him because they could have shot up every last one of them damn dudes. They could have.
So they knew each other.
They knew each
They
other.
got 2 families out here, yep.
Yeah.
Damn.
Y'all stay safe, man.
All right, man.
Good brother, man. What happened, man? So we some evangelists, man. We street evangelists. We got every other week, man, evangelize. Give us, man, or somebody did get killed. Okay. That's all I know.
I don't know somebody.
I think you there. I'm up here to get some.
Man, what?
Don't worry about it.
I just hope for the kids that was in the car, though. I just hope that they forget that joint, bro, and never even like. I hope that they're young enough to a point where they won't remember it. You know what I'm saying? When they get older, people might tell them the story like, okay, this happened to your dad, da da da. But to the point where they don't vividly remember it. Because if they vividly remember, if they that old, if they like 6, 7, 8 years old, that shit gonna be traumatizing, bro. Just always remember seeing your dad get smoked right in front of you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how old they was though.
We came back, man. So, I see y'all out here with you. Yeah, we supposed to be back.
Tonight, Memphis police need your help tracking down the person they say is responsible for a shooting outside of a Fraser shopping center. That shooting happening in broad daylight with plenty of shoppers there in the area. WREG's Kamisha Wilborn has the latest in that investigation.
You don't need my help.
Worse. It's going to get worse.
People working at the Fraser Village Shopping Center on Fraser Boulevard went about their Sunday morning as usual. However, some employees we spoke to say they are still processing the events that happened the day before. Memphis police say a man was shot and killed Saturday. The brazen attack has customers and people living nearby talking. Those we spoke to did not want to go on camera for their own safety.
I said, did the security guard shoot him? I thought maybe he was stealing. They said, no, it's another person shot him. And you know, that's a norm out here.
Surveillance video viewed by WREG shows a man leaving a tobacco store. Suddenly, a man wearing a black hoodie and a ski mask appears, shoots the victim in the head, and runs off. Memphis police say the suspect fled in a silver late model sedan. All of this took place in broad daylight while the parking lot was packed.
I believe it was his eye, and I believe he did get followed. I don't think a nigga just popped in just for the ARP. He took the ARP because it was like that was just an extra joint, like that's an add-on. You know what I'm saying? That's a reward that he got from it. But really, he just wanted to take bro life. Like you could tell he already knew him because he was ready. He was suited up. He got the mask. He got the skeezy all the way on. He got all black hood on. Everything. He ready to go, bro. You know what I'm saying? They knew exactly when he was coming out the store. They was following him, camping out there waiting for him like on a Fortnite bush, bro. They was drunk. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Cuz, but I'm not surprised if he had some type of street beef or he was into it with somebody. You're not gonna sit there because he walking around with a whole ARP, so he must got some type of ops. Somebody must be looking for him. You feel me? So, hey, RIP though.
Act with unsuspecting shoppers.
Don't nobody care who they shoot, they just shoot.
We spoke to a woman who works at a nearby business who says she's still traumatized by the act of violence. She says she even...
I'll say this though, bro. If you know you do got beef in the streets, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's very, very dangerous to be around with your kids, bro. Because it's the same joint that happened to Lil Ronnie. When he died, he was with his daughter and she got caught in the crossfire. That same situation could have happened right there, bro. From you being with your kids, bro. And knowing you got, you know what I mean, this going on and that going on, bro. It's not good. My fault if I'm lagging, y'all. This shit nutty, bro. I keep fucking lagging, bro.
and tried to help the victim, but it was too late. He died on the scene.
I said, this new breed that's coming up now, they don't care if they live or die. And that's the scary part about it.
This shooting comes after a violent start to the year in the Fraser community. According to the City of Memphis Safer Communities dashboard, there have been 248 aggravated assaults and 17 murders in the 38127 zip code this year. Just hours after the shopping center shooting, another man was shot in the 3700 block of Donna Drive, only 2 miles away. He was taken to the hospital in critical condition, and one person was detained. People we spoke to say they fear the violence is only going to get worse.
Can't say more police because they out here. They are out here. You see them all day long. But it's like they don't care about the police. They don't even care about going to jail.
Reporting for your news leader from Fraser, Kwamitra Woodborn, WREG News, Channel 3.
Now, as mentioned on the news, local authorities has yet to make an arrest. We don't know if the shooting that happened just 2 hours later, just 2 miles away, was retaliation. But nonetheless, to Lord Josh, we do want to say rest in peace once again. Love and condolences to your family as well. And we send a love and prayers to everyone who was affected by the story we just talked about.
He's going to get arrested, bro. I can already tell by him running and doing that in broad daylight, he's a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? I can already tell by the way he was flicking, he's a dumbass. He probably used his car, his personal joint, you feel me? Followed him all the way there. He still got the tags on and everything. They got the cameras that's going to set up, that's going to see exactly when he left the crib to the time all the way when he drove to the store. He's going to get caught, bro. It's just a matter of time, bro. Like, or what they going to do is they might catch the person that was in the car with him. You know what I'm saying? And then, I don't know if it was a girl or a boy, they're going to catch that person going to tell, and they're going to arrest him. So it's all going to come to light, bro. You know what I'm saying? The bad you do in the dark, it's going to come to the light, bro. It's just a matter of time. So it is what it is, man. RIP to that boy, though. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. 1 second, bro, you could just be in the store just chilling. Walk out. Next second, you gone. And you don't even get time to react. It's just a nigga was just waiting for you. Like, he just... It's one of them situations. It's one of them situations where everybody would be like, oh, I would have did this. I would have did that. But it's like, well, what was he really supposed to do? Was he thinking that he was just going to walk out of a smoke shop in a shopping center broad daylight and see his op to the right of him? You know, even if he had the blick on him, even is he just going to walk out with it in his hands like this and just, you know what I'm saying? Who's really doing that? Come on, let's be honest. Who's really doing it? So it's a sad case that he didn't get to react. But RIP, man, I pray to them kids, man, that they either see that shit or they don't have to remember it, bro. Because that's a bad joint, bro. They definitely gonna hear about it when they get older, but that's a sad case, bro. And RIP to him, man. If you enjoyed this video, go leave a like, go drop a comment down below, hit the subscribe and turn up on notifications, and we will catch up in the next one.